There's so much to be thankful for. Family, friends, food, and NFL football all week long. DraftKings Sportsbook is keeping your Thanksgiving week full of action. New customers can bet just $5 on any NFL action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets. No matter your appetite, there's something for you. Money lines, parlays, props, live bets, and so much more. You name it, they've got it. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can bet $5 on any Thanksgiving Day game and score $150 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. With the code Shannon, the crown is yours. There's so much to be thankful for. Family, friends, food, and NFL football all week long. DraftKings Sportsbook is keeping your Thanksgiving week full of action. New customers can bet just $5 on any NFL action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets. No matter your appetite, there's something for you. Money lines, parlays, props, live bets, and so much more. You name it, they've got it. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can bet $5 on any Thanksgiving Day game and score $150 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. With the code Shannon, the crown is yours. Hello, welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, Ochocinco. Oh, my bad. I mean, Ochocinco, not Ochocinco. Ochocinco.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that one.
Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for getting us to 314,000 subscribers. And here's a giveaway. Get us to 350,000 by next Monday, and we'll run a huge giveaway. We'll give, I think we said 20,000.
20,000
to 40 people. That's $500 per person. 40 people, $20,000. We also got a special Thanksgiving giveaway. Nightcap the show with proof of, this is what we're offering, a special Thanksgiving giveaway. Make sure I get this right, Ocho. Tweet at Nightcap, show proof of getting 10 family members or friends to subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll pick 5 winners and give each one of those winners $1,000 on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Make sure you subscribe to Nightcap podcast feed wherever you listen to your podcast. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the chat. Holidays are right around the corner. Thanksgiving is 72 hours away. Go ahead and grab your bottle or two, and you'll be sure you got birthdays in November, December, and Christmas is right around the corner, and you got New Year's Eve, so you got a lot to celebrate and be thankful for. So make sure you go grab your bottle of Shea by Laportier. The link is pinned at the top of the page. Let's jump right into this ball game, Ocho. Eagles go into Arrowhead, get a hard-fought victory, 21-17. Patrick Mahomes was 24-43, 177. 2 touchdowns, an interception in the end zone. Conditions weren't ideal
at all.
But good teams find ways to overcome weather.
They do. They do. I enjoyed the game. You told me you didn't like it before we started. Before we started the show, you said you didn't like it. Obviously, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the game, especially what the Chiefs were able to do in the first half. What the Chiefs were able to do in the first half defensively, I thought they were going to run away with the game. I thought they were going to run away with the game. Listen, they brought pressure throughout the first half. The Eagles' offensive line looked like it was overwhelmed. It looked like they weren't even the Chiefs' offensive line that we were used to seeing. Casey had.
You mean the Eagles' offensive line?
I'm sorry, the Eagles' offensive line.
You're good. You're
Listen,
good.
The Chiefs had 5 sacks in the first half. That's
Correct.
more sacks allowed in one half they allowed an individual game this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need our boy. You know, the poster boy, the poster child, Kelsey. He fumbled. You know, with 13:21 left in the game, Eagles scored on an ensuing drive. What happens? They come back. They get the ball, with an opportunity to score. And basically, to me, I think they would have won the game if MVS, if he comes up with that catch. You always stated that this game is created by moments. Moments happen in games like this where you could have won the game, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
When that ball went up in the air, did you think he was going to catch that ball?
When I saw the DB, when I saw Roby and bump and run and not get a hand on Marquez Valdez-Scantling, didn't touch him, I struck up the band. You struck up the band. It's like seeing Tyreek with bump and run. Marquez can run, and you sitting up there and don't get a hand on him. I said that's touchdown.
I knew it wasn't a touchdown. You know
why?
How
did you not know? How?
Because he's a body catcher and it's inclement weather. When it's a body catcher, how do they catch the ball in dry weather? With their bodies. So you actually think he was going to hand catch that over the shoulder, and you know that's the hardest one because you got to track the ball. And so now you got Ocho. You know how you do it. You got to track all the way to here.
Right.
He's a body catcher.
But I have a question. Don't you think the weather plays some type of part with the type of gloves that they use today? The weather plays some type of part with it slipping off of his hands.
That could possibly be. But here's the thing, Ocho. It doesn't matter. If you watch him throughout his career, he catches the majority of the ball with his body. He's jumping up doing this or doing this. Right. And so now when you're asking inclement weather to rely on your hands, and now you've got to track the over the shoulder to catch is the hardest catch to make. Yeah. Plus, think about it. What is happening? It's raining. Guess where the raindrops are going? In your eyes. So now, and you're running. So you got to steady your eyes, track the ball over, follow it all the way down. And you can see Ocho, as soon as he hit his hands, instead of him bringing it in, he got the ball up here. What you think is going to happen if you got the ball up here and you hit the ground, Ocho?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
Trav, I don't think Trav had a good game tonight. Punch out. All you got to do, I mean, I don't know how you guys did it, but we got a scouting report on all the DBs. He likes to punch the ball out. Yeah. Okay. He likes to strip from behind. Hey, he can be had of certain things. So we got a scouting report. Who likes to play bump and run? Who likes to play off? Who likes to gamble? Does he like to punch the ball out? If you come from behind guy. We had the scouting report. What's the scouting report on Bradley Roby? He's a punch out guy. Yeah. He's a peanut Tillman. He's looking to be in front and he's going to try to punch the ball out. Cap, Trav, whatever, maybe they had the report. He got a little careless with the ball. He got away from his body. Punch out. You take points off the board because that worst case scenario, you're going to get a field goal.
Field goal, at least.
Patrick Mahomes throws an interception in the end zone. Bayard takes up before he even throws the ball because he's staring down Justin Watson. Bayard takes off before he even throws the ball. Right.
And he had just gotten beat previously on that. I think there must have been some miscommunication throughout the secondary, and they had just got beaten. He came back the very next drive and got an interception.
Yes. And so there are 2 drives right there that you take at, let's just say at bare minimum, you took 6 points off the board. Right. And remember, kicking field goals, turning the ball over in red zone, you're going to lose ball games like that. But I was on First Take today. I told Stephen A., what I've seen this year from the Eagles, they'll middle around and don't get it going. But if you leave them in the game, Jalen Hurts will find a way to beat you at the end.
They're going to hurt you.
He's going to find a way. And the Eagles, remember, I was the one that was concerned early this year about the Chiefs offense. I told you, Ocho. Now, they got shut out in the second half. They're scoring an NFL worst 5.9 in the second half.
In the second half of games, right.
And they just got blanked. So that average 5.9 is about to dip. And I told you, I said, I got concerns, Ocho. I said, well, you talking about Mahomes? I said, no. At some point in time, he's not even enough to overcome the inadequate play they get from their skill positions.
But this is the thing about it. And we talk about Patrick Mahomes, and I said, even with them being blanketed and dubbed in the second half, they won't be seeing a defense like this week to week. How many defenses are they going to see week to week that are that of the Philadelphia Eagles? So that's where I say they can overcome it, because an other team that they're going to play, Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to manipulate, dissect, and basically be a goddamn surgeon against other teams outside of the Eagles. And it might be one other team that is suited very well across the board, as far as the roster is concerned, that can compete with them at every spot.
Yeah, I think that one of the things, and give the Eagles credit, they did a great job of adjusting, doing a better job of protecting Jalen Hurts in the second half. He did a great job of getting the ball out of his hand. They did a great job. L'Jarius Sneed did an unbelievable job on A.J. Brown. He followed him the whole game, didn't he? He did an unbelievable job on A.J.
Really
Brown. And so now you got to go, and that's why you got a Devontae Smith. So now your number two all of a sudden has to be number one, because they're doing a great job on number one. So now you need Devontae to step up, and he did step up. But if you remember, there was another play. MVS had it, and there's no safety help. He's one-on-one. I think it's Buckhalter. I think 32. What's his last name? I think it's Buckhalter.
Right.
He runs a 7 route. Why would you run a 7 route instead of a go? If you notice it, Ocho, Mahomes threw him up the field like, run a go. Why are you running a 7 route with no safety? You're going to let the guy use the sideline, because even if you catch the 7 route, he's going to push you out of bounds.
Push you out of bounds,
why not keep it up the field?
Well, that's something they probably hadn't worked on. And I'm so glad you just mentioned that. Let's talk about the play with A.J. Brown that had A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts on the sideline arguing.
Yeah.
It was a hot route. L'Jarius Sneed knew it was a hot route. So what did he do? Even though the split was condensed and he widened out, he knew the ball had to come out. So what did A.J. Brown do? Oh, L'Jarius wanted to cheat and just sit there. He threw up the mailbox like Randy Moss. But it's something that him and Jalen Hurts hadn't worked on. So the ball was already gone. He had to let it go because it was a hot route. I think the chemistry and being together for a long time, I don't know if they have the freedom to do that yet, where he can say, listen, I know a hot route is coming. I know he's going to cheat. I know he's going to sit. I'm going to hold the ball. I'm going to hold the ball a split second longer and take that hit. But you got to come through for me, because that's 6 points. That's 6 points. I understand where A.J. Brown was coming from, but again, Jalen Hurts doesn't know that. So he got to get that ball out of his hands, and it ended up being an interception.
I get that one, Ocho, because it's a bang-bang play.
Bang-bang,
Look, that's something. Look here. If he jumps it, I'm going to run the sluggo. I'm going to run I'm going to fake it, and I'm going to hit him over the top. So in a situation like that, you're going to ask Jalen Hurts to just retreat. Just retreat and put
let
it
it go. Yeah.
But in an MVS situation, I shouldn't have to tell you that.
Right.
Bro, ain't no safety in the middle of the field. Why in the hell would you run a 7 route instead of a go?
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, Ocho, we think like, a lot of guys, there was just common knowledge. And MVS has been with Mahomes. He won the Super Bowl with him last year.
Yeah.
This is not like he's a new receiver.
Right.
He's been there.
Right.
And that stuff, that should be common knowledge in a situation like that. Oh, they ain't got no safety.
Right.
Why would I run a 7? Why would I want a 30-yard completion when I can get a 50-yard touchdown?
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is, anytime they probably ran that concept out of different formations or different salad dressings, as I call it, there might have been a safety there. So every time he has run it, the look has always been for him to run the corner route. And just so happened in this game, the safety might have did something they had no business, and he wasn't there, but he's used to doing it one way all the time and just wanted to be in the same place. And Mahomes might have been on a different page. Obviously, they weren't.
Mahomes threw him up the field because Mahomes
he can see it.
What do we say? What makes great receiver a quarterback combination is the ability to see things at the exact same time, the exact same way,
and be able to adjust on and improvise on the fly.
Yes. Yeah. We got Ocho. We've already got 17,000 people in the live, and they're donating up a storm, asking us questions. Herman Cruz donated $10. Do you believe if the Chiefs have actually invested money in a getting a true number one receiver, they would be in situations like this? What receiver was available? D Hop, Could they have gotten D-Hop?
Yeah, they could have. And he would have been tremendous in that offense. Yes. Jesus Christ.
Because I need Sky Moore. Look, this is your second year. You're a sophomore. You need to take that next step. Right. Kadarius Toney, you need to take that next step.
Right.
He can't be so reliant, so dependent. Because if Kelce has a game like he had tonight, then what do I do?
Right.
If I put all of my eggs in one basket and I trip on the way to the market, there goes everything, Ocho. And that's what's happened. He's invested so much in Trav. And if Trav ever has an off game, you see how bad it looked. He was 24 of 43, 177.
Yeah. Again, even with the stat line, I'm still going to use the inclement weather as a reason for it. And I think some of those catches that were dropped tonight are caught if it's a dry game. If it's a dry game. And again, even if they don't have a number one receiver, Patrick Mahomes has 2 Super Bowls. Yeah. Obviously, one of them being with Tyreek Hill. But after that, there still was no true number one where you have to lock in and say, you know what? When the defense comes out the huddle, we have to call our assignments and our adjustments based on where he lines up. They didn't have that, and they still won a Super Bowl. So obviously, Patrick Mahomes is that good.
That's last year, Ocho.
He can overcome not having a number one.
What did Joe Crack say? Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Right. You're right.
Last year's team ain't this year's team.
Right.
And you get outstanding play by your defense. Their defense is balling out of control.
Right.
And for the offense, that's a Patrick Mahomes-led offense. And they were already scoring 23 points a game, which is the lowest in a Mahomes era. Now it's going to be even lower. And they're scoring this few points at home. At home. And see, Ocho, I'm a very realistic guy. Look, I didn't like playing in the rain, but we don't use rain as an excuse.
Right.
Because everybody has always practiced in the rain. And guess what? They're going to send checks. You're going to go get that check on Tuesday in Ocho.
Yeah.
Come rain. Before they started doing direct deposit, I always got my check, Ocho. I need to see it. I ain't get no direct deposit. Hey, Ocho, I ain't have no direct deposit. I ain't had no direct deposit until I started working for Fox. They told me they weren't going to send me my money. I had to get direct deposit. Prior to that, I had to go upstairs and get them checks. I need to see my money.
Wait, hold on. You didn't get direct deposit, so you went and got your check and what? Took it to the bank yourself?
I took it to the bank myself.
Nah, that's too much. Hey, that's too much, man.
I mean, one time I had deferred a lot of my money. Hey, I deferred a lot of my one time. Ocho, I had like $2.2 million.
Right.
I had it for like 30 days sitting in my drawer. The Broncos called me. They're like, Shannon, did you receive that check?
Right.
I was like, yeah. I said, it's in the drawer. They're like, do you mind cashing it? Oh, I forgot all about it. I put it in the drawer and forgot all about it, Ocho.
And
it was like 40 days. And they asked, they called me and said, do you mind cashing it?
Right.
Because, even that's a lot of, they're like, hold on. We wrote something for $2 million and they haven't been cashed.
And then,
they said, well, you don't worry about cashing it. We're gonna reissue you another one.
A new one, yeah.
And can you go cash that one when you get it? I was like, okay, I'll do that. But it happened. Alton Perkins, the second, donated $10 and asked, "Do you think the Chiefs are missing Eric Bieniemy?" Andy Reid was calling the plays then. He's calling the plays
now. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, go ahead.
And I thought Andy did a masterful job early on. They was getting Pacheco involved, running the football. They was throwing the football. They was spreading around. Did a nice job with a lot of smoke screen, jailbreak screen, whatever you want to call it. They did a great job of getting the ball out of his hands. Right. And then all of a sudden, the offense became stagnant.
Yeah. I've listened after those halftime adjustments were made by the Eagles. The Eagles have a very, very, very good defense. I wouldn't really consider.
I think they got a good front line. I think their back end is terrible. I don't think their back end is very good.
I think
remember Sam Howell
because of the front line, it makes the secondary that much better because they can cheat, they can gamble, they can do a lot more because the front line is that good.
They're 29th in pass defense. Ugh. There's only 32 teams, Ocho.
Yeah, I hate when you throw numbers at me like that.
Well, how about this?
Especially with how they look tonight.
Sam Howell, hold on. What about inclement weather? Now, you've been using that the whole night, but now you don't want to use it? Okay.
Right, yeah.
But how about this? Sam Howell threw for 397 and 4 touchdowns.
You remember
that just 3 weeks ago threw for 374 and 3 touchdowns.
Right. Yeah.
They're 29th in pass defense for a reason, Ocho. That ain't an accident.
Right.
They can be had, but the question is, do I have the receivers that can go have them? I know I got the quarterback. I'm not questioning Mahomes. He had a bad night throwing the football tonight, and that needs to be pointed out. He did not play particularly well. Yeah, he had a great throw at the end that could have made everybody forget what transpired throughout the course of the game.
It changes everything.
But he did not throw the ball. He was a little off. And look, it's hard. Yeah, and I get it, but you have to understand, guys are not going to be plucking the ball. You putting the ball where you normally would throw it, Ocho, you got to put that ball in between the numbers. You got to give them an opportunity because that ball's going to hit their hand and it's going to ski it. So catches that guys would normally make, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. And now you really got to focus. I mean, it was almost like, hey, you got to get, bro, now I'm not even worried about running after the catch, Ocho. I'm so focused on just catching the football.
Catching the ball, yeah.
A lot of times I'm just catching it and getting 5 yards. I'm catching it and getting 10 yards. Where if it's dry, I'm spinning up out there. I'm about to book it.
Right away.
I'm about to hit you with these here and try to get up out of there.
And I don't think people watching at home, they're like, oh, it just rained, you got to catch the ball. I don't think they understand the difficulty at running at the speed that you're running.
Yeah.
With everything that's around you, being able to process it, people coming at you, people coming to tackle you, knowing hits are coming, and then having to lock in times 10 to make sure you ensure the catch. And even with you being locked in, you still drop it because of the gloves that they use today are not for rainy weather. And people never want to take their gloves off. They never want to take their gloves off.
No. I mean, I really didn't wear. I think I wore a glove my senior year in high school, in college, but for the most part, I was bare hands up until my senior year in college. And then I probably would have stayed barehanded had they not. But at tight end, man, you are there banging helmets. Your helmet get caught between face masks.
Yeah, you got to use your hands too much.
Man. Yeah. But look, give the Eagles credit. The Eagles are a resilient football team. The Eagles football team reminds you a lot of the fans. That's a very blue collar. That's a very tough town. That's a very blue collar. That's a very tough and physical minded football team.
Yeah.
And I want to give Nick Sirianni credit because when he showed up, I was like, who the hell is Nick Sirianni? And he showed up, he didn't even have a suit because he wasn't even expected to get in the job.
Right.
So he comes out there, he gets the job, and he got an Eagle sweatsuit on. And I'm like, who the hell is this dude? But he's been better than I ever imagined he would. And Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, those the owner, Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman is the general manager. They hit this one out of the park.
Yeah.
They got the right guy.
This is their year. This is their. If it's not this year, it's next year. But at some point, you're not going to be able to keep. You're not going to be able to keep that superstar team together now. So you got to get it either this year or next year.
Well, guys are going to start coming available. I mean, Devontae Smith is going to go on a contract.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jalen Carter's a few years away. He's a rookie. He's on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
You got Hurts sewn up. Probably you're going to have to come back to the table and do something with AJ after next year.
Right.
The linemen, it all depends on how long those linemen want to play. You got Lane Johnson on a nice contract. Mailata is on a nice contract. Kelsey's probably looking away. He's 36, the second oldest offensive lineman in football behind Dwayne Brown. So how much longer is he going to play? I like Landon Dixon. He's unbelievable at the right guard position. So I think they can be good for a while. It all depends on Bradbury and Slade, but the defensive line, how much longer does Fletcher want to go? How much longer does Brandon Graham want to go? So they got some nice pieces, Ocho. Just fill in that roster. You got a young Jalen Hurts who improves by the week. But that knee, I see Jalen Hurts get caught from behind by people that he'd kick dirt in their eyes. And by the time they realized what would happen, he'd have been on the way back to the huddle.
Yeah. I mean, he's still efficient though when he does take the ball down and run. And what I like about Jalen is he is a true pocket passer first. And he ain't pulling the ball down and running with it unless he has to. Unless he just damn near has to.
Yes. Mal B. Crazy donated $10 as Jason and Travis Kelce are the first brothers to play in the Super Bowl. But if Sterling had not retired due to injury, it would have been you two. How special would Super Bowl 32 would have been if that had happened? It would have been great for us, but it would have been hell on my sister and my mom. And that's the thing. See, and things like that, as a competitor, hey, I want to win. He wants to win. That's my brother. But my mom and sister, they're not going to be able to handle that.
Who are they gonna cheer for? How about that?
Me, because I'm
How,
the baby.
how you know?
Because I'm the baby. I'm the baby.
Okay.
I know my mom. I know my. Yeah, what the hell going on?
Where?
It's black dark behind you. It's pitch dark.
Oh shoot! That's the lights in the hotel. They must have cut off. Hold on, let me turn them on. Cause all I see right now is teeth.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I see.
The hotel must be on a timer. Hey, you heard me? The hotel must be on a timer or something.
I ain't never heard no hotel on no time. Hey, Rail.
I'm in LA. I just landed.
Hey, Rail.
She ain't here. She watching though. I'm sure she
I
might be
know.
watching. She might be watching.
She watching.
Yeah, she watching. Hey, baby.
Ocho, we just passed 21,000 live.
What?
Yep.
Hey, 21,000 people. I love y'all. I know you see this. I love you. If I've never seen you in person, I love you. Hugs from me. If you have met me in person, I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing and all that good stuff, man. We're gonna continue to make sure we pay it forward. We're gonna bless you now. We're gonna bless you.
They say they don't want to meet no guy to be sucking on toes like neck bone.
Who? Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they
no,
do.
They don't. No.
Yes, they do. They understand. Listen, if you can eat pig feet,
yeah, they got vinegar and hot sauce.
If you can eat raccoon, listen, you can put hot sauce on toes too now. You can put hot sauce on toes. Start with the pinky toe and play the flute. That's how you practice. Start with the pinky toe and play the flute.
Nah. Yeah. I really get off a couple of bands a month and then have these suck some toes. I ain't gonna be able to do that one. Go ahead, take these couple extra bands I got for you. But I can't do that, Ocho.
Well, hey, listen, you can't talk about you want Miss Be Nasty if you ain't willing to be nasty now. It ain't making no sense now. One plus one gotta equal 2. You ain't making no sense.
Oh yeah, look,
1 plus 1 gotta equul 2.
There's other ways. There's other way to be nasty now. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to nastiness. I mean, right now you at a 10. So maybe I'm like at a 6, 6.5,
hey,
7.
Listen,
you on a 10. You on a 12. On a scale of 1 to 10 of nasty, you a 12.
Listen, you done been on God's green earth very, very long.
Yeah.
And there was Adam and Eve. They called it the birds and the bees. And I'm gonna need you to catch up. I'm gonna need you to evolve. Right now, you nasty with a flip phone. You ain't even you ain't even compatible in today's society. Yeah, you a flip phone right now. I need you to come on and graduate with me.
I don't even know if I'm gonna flip. I might be that brick. I might be that first Motorola. That old
back
big
in the big 8,000.
I might be one of the old brick phones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm catching up on you.
Come on. Listen. Even when you started learning to ride a bike, you had training wheels on. Right now, in that area, regardless of age, you got your training wheels on, but we're going to guide you. We're going to guide you in this. We're going to get you together.
Okay, I appreciate that, Ocho. I appreciate that.
Sir.
Check this out. Tom Brady went on the Stephen A. Smith show. Congratulations, Stephen A. And says the NFL is a weaker product. Brady says, I think there's a lot of mediocrity in today's NFL. I don't see excellence that I saw in the past. The rules have allowed for a lot of bad habits to get into the actual performance of the game. I just think the product, in my opinion, is less than what it used to be. So this is what he said. He said, offensive players need to protect themselves. It's not up to a defensive player to protect an offensive player. The defensive player needs to protect himself. I didn't throw the ball into certain areas because I was afraid guys were going to get knocked out. That's the reality of it. I would not throw the ball over the middle when I played Ray Lewis because he knocked them out of the game, and I couldn't afford to lose a player.
A good player,
That's what I've been saying. These guys throw the ball over the middle, and then they get mad at the defensive player for knocking him out. No.
They reaching up with one hand. They pretty posing and looking good and looking cute. Yeah, okay. The NFL has handicapped the game of football. It has handicapped players that play on defense to a point to where they can't even tackle. Everything is a flag. Everything is a foul of some sort. They are fining players ridiculous amounts of money.
Yes.
For playing the game of football that we were taught from yay high on how to play. Tackling proper, doing all this stuff. Like there's nothing you can do now. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
They say don't lead with the crown of the helmet. Okay, so people are start trying to use their shoulder now, but it's impossible when you're running full speed and somebody plays a bang bang plays and having to adjust your body and move it at a split second. Somebody's gonna end up hurting themselves. They're gonna end up hurting themselves.
I agree.
They've handicapped everybody. You can't hit the quarterback. I understand that. I understand that part. You can't hit the quarterback. You can't do anything. Some plays, it's ridiculous. Almost to the point where I understand where Tom Brady is coming from as far as the product on the field, because they're handicapping the defense to such an extent. I think they're doing it purposely so the offense for the fans
be
more exciting. They be more exciting. It just I don't want to say the wrong thing. I can't get in trouble, right?
They opened up the game because what do you like? You like scoring. In baseball, what do you want? You wanted the home run. They allowed the players to do certain things to be able to hit the ball over the fence. And the MLB benefited the rewards. And then all of a sudden, they wanted to all of a sudden become so stringent. Oh, I can't believe y'all did that. Well, you co-signed that. You were all in favor of that.
Right.
Until it got out that everybody was doing it. Okay, look at basketball. What did they do? They took the hand check it out. They took certain aspect of the game out to make it free flowing because people got tired of seeing 85, 80 ball game. I want to see 115 to 112. I want to see 130, 125. And so they opened the game up. More people, fans. I like this NBA. The NFL, what did they do? They made it damn near impossible to hit the quarterback because you could only hit him in this area. From the top of his number to the bottom of his number.
Crazy.
That's all you got.
That's crazy. What they need to start doing, what defensive players need to start doing, defensive ends, defensive tackles, corners, or the goddamn nickels coming on blitzes, and just run up and just hug him and just hold him and just hold him up. Like the game is going to come to that extent. We just got to grab somebody and just hold him up and wait for the whistle to blow. That's what it's coming to.
But then what happens when you're running so fast and then you fall on top of him? Now you put your weight on him.
Yeah. And this is the thing. The NFL always talks about protecting players. Protecting players, I understand safety, technology, that advancement of it and how far it's come. Listen, players are getting bigger, faster, and stronger. The dimensions of the field have yet to change. They haven't changed at all. So what do you want to give? Something has to give. Yeah. Telling the players that they're getting bigger, faster, and stronger, okay, you have to change the way you tackle. Okay, you have to change. It's impossible. But again,
you don't tackle. The only time you tackle is in the game. Yeah. So what do you get that practice from, Ocho? Well, don't do this. Okay, so you're just telling us to do that. We get no repetitions of doing that. The only repetitions we get is come game day. And I tell guys, and I talk to I said, if I flash my hands in front of your face, you're gonna blink. So what do you think if I'm a receiver, I catch the ball and I see somebody coming? I'm gonna crunch. I'm gonna ball up. So now I might be up here. I see him coming. I bring myself down into him. Now he hits me in the head or the shoulder area. Yeah. Now all of a sudden it's a flag on him.
I'm fined $20,000 for something that I can't even help. That is a reaction. Right. It's reaction. You just reacted. And then also what I know why the NFL changed these rules. Remember that lawsuit, right? Remember that lawsuit? Yeah. That is why the rules are as crazy as they are, because the NFL is also protecting the shield. Yes. So players can't come now 10, 15, 20 years from now and say, well, look, these are the reasons why I feel this way. I'm suing. Well, no, you're not going to be able to do that because there are rules set in place now that protects the NFL, saying, well, no, we had the rules set in place to where you can't come back and sue us 20-some years from now because of damage or CT or anything of that sort.
Yeah, it's called. I look at the NFL as assumption of the risk. Broken bones, torn ligaments. You're gonna get, if you play long enough, you're gonna get a concussion. Somebody gonna hit you in the top of your head, or hit you in the side, and you're gonna get your bell rung. Because when I first got in the league, they didn't use the term concussion unless you got literally knocked out. You said, "Oh, you got your bell rung," or you got dinged, huh? But then they started doing all these studies, and people started saying, "Oh no, that's a concussion." But I get it. But here's the thing: I agree with everything that Tom Brady said.
Oh yeah.
But guess what? But guess what, Ocho? Right. Tom Brady benefited from these rules.
Yeah, he did. Well, on the back end.
Bruh, he played 23 years. Hold on, Ocho. Check this out. I don't know if you remember this, but in
when did the rules start where you could actually hit?
I think the defensive receiver started about 5 years ago. But here's the thing, Ocho. Okay. Think about this. In 1999, you know how Kurt Warner got on the field? Rodney Harrison hit Trent Green in the knee, in the pocket.
Did
They
he
never.
fell? He fell into him, huh? By accident?
It was in the preseason game.
Yeah.
He hit him in his knee.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't change the rule until 2009. And why did they change it?
The tuck, was it the tuck one?
No, because
the ACL.
in 2008, Bernard Pollard from Kansas City hit Tom Brady in the pocket in his knee, and they immediately changed the rule.
And that's when Matt Castle had to come in and finish the season.
There you go.
Okay.
So now they changed the rule. Then they also said, we're going to take it a step further. Now you're not going to be able to land your body on top of the player. So if you're going to take him down, you got to land on your side. Or you got to protect him or pull him down on top of you. I ain't pull him down on top of me. I'm going to slam his ass down.
Well, I do understand that part. Obviously, 300-pound defensive tackles. You got the damn D ends at 280, 250.
Yeah.
Land all that pressure on the quarterback, separated shoulders, AC sprains, and you want your quarterbacks to be able to finish the game because, listen, people coming to see the quarterbacks. They come to see, and your offense won't be the same without them out there on the field. So I do understand wanting the product, especially the quarterback on the field.
I totally understand, but you're handicapping the guys, and they're hesitant. Now they don't want. Well, how do I get him? I don't want to slam him down. And now you all of a sudden you let the guy get out your grasp, out of your grasp. He runs out and throws a touchdown pass, and coach like, son, why do you get? Coach,
what you want me to do? I can't hit him.
Exactly. Yeah. And the same thing with the defensive receiver, the incidental contact. It's so much. Before we move on, Kareem Jackson got fined. He got suspended 4 games.
And came back. Now they reviewing something else.
No, they just suspended him 4 games for the hit on Dobbs last night.
Again?
See, this is where I disagree. Dobbs is a runner. He's not for the protection of a defensive player. He's not a receiver. He's not in a defensive position. Ocho, he's running the football. It's 3rd and 1. I don't want you to fall forward. So I'm going to try to run through you. So what do they want the guy to do? So now all of a sudden, I can't. So what am I supposed to do when a guy running full speed ahead? What am I supposed to do, Ocho?
Can he appeal that or no?
Yes, he's gonna appeal it because he appealed the last one. They gave him 4 games. They heard it, and then he got 2. This game, they gave him another 4 games, so I'm sure he's gonna appeal it again. But when I look at it, Ocho, I get defensive receiver. I get the quarterback in the pocket. But as a runner, he's no longer, just because he has 15, he plays the quarterback and he could throw the ball. He's a running back. He's a receiver. He's running the ball. He doesn't get the protections that a guy in the pocket or a receiver trying to catch the ball does.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he just came back.
Just got back. This Sunday was his first game being active.
I don't know. I think is it the competition committee that rules on this? Is it the competition committee or is it the NFL as a whole?
It's the competition committee.
Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something about that because one of the defenders are going to end up hurting themselves to prevent themselves in doing something that's not natural when it comes to tackling.
Yeah. Ocho, we got over 23,000 people in the live right now.
23,000. I ain't never been able to tell 23,000 people I love you at once, but I love y'all. I love you.
We do.
I do.
So check this out. Please make sure you click that subscribe button. You got us to over 314,000. We got a goal. Our goal is we got this huge giveaway by next Friday. And here's what we're doing. If you get us to 350 by next Monday, by the time we go, because we started, by the time we go off the air next Monday, 40 people will receive $500. That's a total of $20,000. But we're not going to stop there. We also have a very special Thanksgiving offer to give away. This is for our Twitter followers. Nightcap, tweet Nightcap the show. Show proof of getting 10 family members or friends to subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll pick 5 winners on Thursday night. We'll give 5 winners $1,000.
1,000.
1,000. 5 people will win $1,000 if you can show proof that you got 10 family members or friends to subscribe to our YouTube page. We've also added the link at the top of the page for Shea by Laportier. Make sure you click that link. The holidays right around the corner, 72 hours, and it's about to be Thanksgiving. We got some birthday babies that was born in Thanksgiving. We got another holiday, which is Christmas. And New Year's. And we got some birthdays. So you got plenty of reason to celebrate. And even if you don't have a birthday, every day that you wake up and you got blood running warm in your veins, and you got use of your limbs, and you in your right mind, you've been blessed, because the good man upstairs called a lot of people home, and you're very fortunate that you weren't one of them. So don't look at it because, oh, this, oh, that. It could be worse. You got your health, and that's all I really care about, because money ain't worth a damn, because people work wealth, and they spend most of it trying to stay healthy. What do the richest people in the world try to do? Help. So you got your health, ladies and gentlemen at home. Be thankful for that. You're surrounded by loved ones, family, and friends. Man, that's unbelievable. But we're gonna share the wealth. 20,000. We're gonna give away 20,000 if you get us to 350 by close. And check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We got a Thursday show and a Friday show.
Yeah. I mean, you get to see my face twice, 2 days in a row.
Yeah, 4 shows.
Huh? Yeah.
4 shows. Yeah, we doing it big, Ocho. We doing it big.
Yeah, so you get to see me.
Thank you for joining us, guys. When we put this thing together, Ocho and I put this thing together, we thought we had great chemistry, and we thought we could be special. We had no idea you were going to take to us like you have. And it does not go unnoticed. So what we want to do is to give back to you, because you made this possible. So thank you again from the bottom of our heart. And so we're going to continue on Ocho, the hip drop tackle. We see it put Mark Andrews out. We've seen a lot of guys getting injured with this play. I believe they're going to end up banning this tackle just like they did the horse collar.
Then what you gonna do? How you gonna tackle somebody? How are you going to tackle somebody? How are you gonna tackle somebody that's in front of you? What are you gonna do? You can't ban it. This is what Tom was talking about. The offensive player need to protect themselves. When you feel the weight of somebody on you, stop trying to fight it. Allow the body to just let go. Just let go and fall with it. Mark Andrews got hurt. You know why he got hurt? Because he's fighting through it. Don't fight through it. If you know somebody's on you, if you feel the weight of somebody on you, just let go. Let go and just fall with it. Just flow with it. You learn that when you're a little kid. When you're a little kid in Optimus, you learn that.
Ocho, you remember horse collar? They outlawed.
Yeah. Roy Williams.
Because why?
Roy Williams on Terrell Owens when the Cowboys played the Eagles.
Broke his ankle, but he also tore somebody's patella tendon. He did a couple of guys like that, and they outlawed it. They say, you know what? Guys, you can stop. You don't have to tackle like that. And if you do tackle like that, we're going to penalize you.
Right.
And I think that's where they're heading, Ocho, because I'm surprised they didn't do away with it last year, because Patrick Mahomes is a big enough name to move the needle. Right. And the last thing you want him to do is to be unable. Right. And I think had he missed the game, if that injury had put him out, I think they would have outlawed it. But because he came back and was able to play and they won the Super Bowl, they took another look at it. But I won't be surprised in the next year or so if that play is outlawed. And if you do it, it's going to get penalized.
Okay, and if they outlaw that and they handicap the defensive players even more than what they already are handicapped, then we might as well put some goddamn flags on. And that's no disrespect to the competition committee. That's no disrespect to the NFL. But I'm sure if we would have or talk to defensive players, linebackers, safeties, cornerbacks, nickels, anybody on defense, and ask them, if you want to outlaw that tackle, what do we do about individuals that are bigger than us, that are stronger than us, that we have to tackle from behind or from the side, that we're not meeting head on? What do we do? What do you do?
Adaptability is one of the greatest thing that's ever been created.
You can't adapt. You can't. There's no way to adapt. You've been playing the game one way all your life. You can't all of a sudden get to the NFL and the NFL decide to change a rule. People are bigger, faster, and stronger. There's nothing you can adapt to and changing at the speed of this game. You just can't do it.
Ocho, but here's the thing. There's a new wave of being taught. So the way you were taught, they weren't taught like that at the grassroots level. Now guys are getting taught at the grassroots level. And for $40 million, you would adapt, because that's where the salaries are heading for defensive players. I never thought I'd see a cornerback making $20+ million. I never thought I'd see a defensive lineman making $30 million. In 10 years from now, they're going to be a defensive lineman making $50 million, Ocho. Do you know there are some of these franchises that was purchased for less than $50 million?
Right. Yeah.
So guys will find a way to adapt.
Yeah.
They will.
It's unfortunate, though. It's unfortunate.
Your guy, Zach Wilson. Now, this is how bad it's gotten. They just signed Trevor Siemian to the practice squad. He's going to be the number 2 all the way down to 3. He probably won't even get an opportunity to dress out. Zach Wilson might have played his last game. All things being equal, Ocho, what they really hope would happen is that they could get 2 years, squeeze 2 years out of Aaron Rodgers, get Zach Wilson to sit for 2 years, see, and then bring him back. Yeah. But Aaron Rodgers got hurt the 4th play of the season. Zach Wilson got thrust back into the situation, and here we are. Check this out. Since the start of 2021, when Robert Saleh took over as head coach, the Jets are one of 2 teams that have thrown more interceptions than touchdown passes, along with the Carolina Panthers. Let that sink in, Ocho. Since 2021, they've thrown more interceptions than touchdown passes. One of 2 teams.
Okay. All right. I have a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
Yeah, I know you do. So the Jets, can you name the last time the Jets had a quarterback, an efficient quarterback at the helm?
You probably have to go back. They went to back-to-back AFC championship games, and I think, what was that, 08, 09, or 9 and 10 with the Jets with Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan? And Rex Ryan.
Before Mark Sanchez, name another quarterback.
Probably Chad Pennington. Decent. I think Chad Pennington went to a couple of Pro Bowls with the Jets. In 98 in the AFC championship game. But if you're talking about really, the only Hall of Fame quarterback that they've had is Joe Namath. And Joe threw more interceptions than touchdown passes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really think this is a Zach Wilson problem. I think the quarterbacks that have played for that organization and that franchise have always struggled. They've always been okay. So I'm not sure why. I understand why. I understand why Zach Wilson was benched. I'm still on the bandwagon. Sometimes the bandwagon ain't always going in the right direction. It doesn't go in the direction you want it to go, but that's a hill that I'm willing to die on, and will continue to support him from afar. I haven't even met Zach Wilson yet, and I ride for Buddy like that's my homeboy. Like that's my dog. It's just in me like that to always want to see everybody succeed, especially at the quarterback position.
Ocho, Ocho, just because you say somebody's not playing well, that doesn't mean you don't want them to succeed.
Right. I mean, listen, if you read some of the goddamn comments on Twitter when I'm on Twitter, talking about Zach and the issues and the problems and the struggles of playing the quarterback position in New York. Oh man, them people mean as hell, boy. The New York fans and the Philly fans might be neck and neck when it comes to insults. I've been called everything under the sun.
They look at Zach Wilson and he's not playing particularly well. Is that when they started winning, ain't nobody mentioned about the offensive line.
Right.
All they talked about was Zach playing good, Zach playing good. Yeah. Now all of a sudden when but here's the thing, Ocho, if you go back and look at some of the games that they lost, what was so different about this game? He's looked bad. And you tried to add, Robert Saleh tried to add frosting to poop and tried to make us say it's good. No, we saw you put frosting on the poop. We know what it is.
Right.
We know what Zach Wilson is. You can't dress it up no matter what you say. And because he kept saying it. And then what the telltale, when they asked him a question about Zach, he said, I plead the fifth.
Right. Listen, there are other
Ocho, that's your quarterback.
I got a question.
Somebody ask you, hey, Ocho, you love Rail? I plead the fifth. Rail gonna slap you and gonna pack up ish and get up out of there.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. There are 31 other teams, right?
Yeah.
Name another quarterback on the NFL roster right now that is a starter that can come on that Jets team and make a difference with what they had to work with offensively, starting with that offensive line. Tell me one quarterback in the NFL that will come there and all of a sudden it would just be a miraculous difference.
Well, I would like to think It all depends on who you got in there. Now, when you look at it, you brought Aaron Rodgers in there. You do know Aaron Rodgers behind that offensive line.
Where was Aaron Rodgers running for his life?
No, he
running
wasn't.
for his life in that first.
That he tore his Achilles. That was his fault. It was a 3-step drop. He looked to his right, and you know damn well on a 3-step drop.
It was a 3-step drop, and somebody was on his goddamn ass.
No, it was not, Ocho. Go back and look at the tape. He went to his right. He looked to his right on a 3-step drop. Can you work one side of the field and go to the other side? Yes or no?
No, you got to stay there. You got to stay wherever you lock in. You got to go because the ball got to come out your hands.
Okay, then. So that's what you saw. You saw it. I highlighted it. I came in on Tuesday and said it was a 3-step drop. He looked to his right. It wasn't there. He tried to go all the way backside. Well, the guys on the offensive line, they're trying to cut to get the guy's hand down. They're not engaging like they would say on a typical drop, a 5-step drop. Right. On a 3-step drop, the ball is coming out quick. It's either coming out as a quick out, a stop route, or a slant. Mm-hmm. So guys are trying to cut to get the hands down. So you mean to tell me Aaron Rodgers is going to come back to that? I'm asking you.
I know. Listen. You understand. I've seen it. I've watched it. Everyone else, everyone else in this chat has watched it. They've watched the offensive line. They've watched the struggles. They've watched it. So I'm trying to understand who else in the hell, if it just hypothetically speaking, would actually come and play quarterback for the Jets right now and think it would look any goddamn different.
Well, you could say that for a lot of teams. You could say that for Carolina. You could say that for a lot of teams, Ocho.
You see how Bryce look? Do you see how Bryce is looking? You see how he's looking? Every time he drop back, I feel bad for Bryce. Every time he drop back, he getting swallowed up. Getting swallowed up every time.
I don't believe Bryce will be looking like that. What year is this? This is year 3 for Zach or year 2? This is year 3. I don't believe in year 3 Bryce Young will be looking like this.
Right.
I don't.
Right. Okay.
I could be wrong. We'll see. Hopefully you and I are still doing the show. Yeah. And we'll get an opportunity to see what Bryce Young is looking like in year 3. Yeah. But I said this last night. He's got to make a change. He don't have a choice.
Right. Yeah. I understand. I understand. I understand it as a receiver, as being part of an NFL team when things aren't going well, especially with the quarterback position and change needing to be made. Because there's one thing that I told you, but I think I forgot when I mentioned it maybe 2 shows ago. Players get coaches fired. Mm-hmm. Players can get coaches fired. Coaches can lose the locker room if changes are made. We saw that happen with the Raiders, and changes had to be made. Yeah, and it's an unfortunate situation for Zach. Zach, I know you're gonna see this, boy. I still love you. I'm still rocking with you. I'm still riding with you, man. Handle it like a professional, and when you get your opportunity again, make the most of it.
2 of my worst moments in my professional career is that I had 2 coaches fired on my watch. Coach Reeves in 1992, and Wade lost his job. And I always thought, had I been the player that I became earlier, could I have saved those guys their job? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I thank Coach Reeves for giving me the opportunity, but I wasn't the player early enough because I do believe I could have helped save his job. Now, whatever was transpiring with him and John, I don't know, and I don't really care to know. Because both of those guys helped me immensely in my career. Wade brought in Jim Fossil. Jim Fossil built his offense around me. But I just hate that I wasn't the player that I later became earlier because maybe I could have saved some guys. Maybe I could have saved their jobs. But I think Coach Reeves and his family know what I think of him. I see Wade all the time. Wade knows what I think of him. But that's probably 2 of my worst moments in my career, Ocho, is not being to have someone. It hurts to have someone lose their job on your watch. It should. Everybody like, hey, it happens. Players get cut, but that's not the way I look at it. I look at it like, had I been better earlier, I might have could have saved those guys their job. Guys, Ocho and I, we're both in a hotel room, and the Wi-Fi is not the best. So we're trying to make do with the best we can. I also want to apologize for people in the hotel rooms that Ocho and I are staying at because it is a little noisy. Yeah. And I want to thank the hotel that I'm actually staying in because they removed the people on both sides because they kind of complained last night that we were a little loud. They removed the people on both sides of me. And so I want to thank you guys for that.
Wait, you in LA?
I'm in New York.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, if I was in LA, I'd have been in my house.
Oh,
So check
yeah,
this out,
we
Ocho.
over here. You at a cheap hotel because we got this we got 5-star fiber optics Wi-Fi over here. So I don't know where you
No, you
staying
don't.
at.
Ocho, did you see this last night? A fan
Mm.
suffered an injury during a half-court shot at the Lakers game. A fan has an opportunity to win 55,000
55,000. I saw that.
if
Yeah.
if he hit a half-court shot.
Mhm.
People said he deserved the 55,000 for his troubles.
Oh, listen, he finna get that money one way or another. He gonna get something.
How?
He ain't leave.
For
He leaving
what?
with something because he got hurt, and I don't think he really hurt. He leaving with something.
I think he.
That was,
I think it's a.
I think that was his whole plan. I'm gonna go out here, even if I miss this shot, I'm walking out of here with something. Just like Denzel told Jamie Foxx, I'm walking
I'm
out here.
leaving
I'm
with
getting out
something.
here with something.
But I think the thing you probably have to sign a waiver. You probably signed a waiver,
You
Ocho.
think so? You think he
Oh
signed a
yeah,
waiver?
for sure.
Okay. 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 Well,
But
if he signed a waiver, I'm just trying to understand how do you get hurt just throwing. Look at
but
the
he
light.
but he was excited. All I see is teeth and iPods.
Hold on, my light done went off again. That's a good thing. That's how they save money on the light bill. How you just make it stay on?
Yes. So
Glory,
Ocho,
glory.
so do you think he deserved, because they're on social media they say he
Yeah.
deserved the 55,000 anyway?
Nah, I
Hell
mean, come
no.
on now. You gotta make the shot. Listen,
Thank you.
you sign a waiver. The whole point is to try to hit the half court shot to win you some money. Now you ain't getting no 55,000. We'll give you something. We give you a t-shirt. We give you a
Yes.
t-shirt. We give you 2 tickets for you and your wife to come to a game. But nah,
Oh,
come on now. Come
but
on now.
Ocho,
No 55,000? Nah.
Ocho, when did this culture get this? That I didn't win first place, but I should get first prize money. Well,
Oh.
I didn't do what the contest said I should do in order to win.
Mhm.
But you know what? You know what it is, Ocho? It ain't their money. I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
If
If it was theirs.
if you pay a contractor to do the job, and all of a sudden he say, my truck broke down and I'm not gonna be able to do the job, are you gonna pay him for the service that he didn't provide?
Right.
Hell no, because it's
Absolutely
your money.
not. Exactly.
So you want to give 55,000 away? That's not your money.
Yeah.
People love to spend other people's money.
Always. But obviously, let's be realistic. Let's be fair. And we were doomed as a society when we started giving out participation trophies.
Yeah, man.
When we started giving out participation trophies and rewarding people for coming in third, rewarding people for coming in fourth, rewarding people
or just showing up,
it's been downhill ever since.
Ocho, our chat said not only do you fly Spirit Air, you stay at Spirit Motel.
Listen. Hey, listen. This hotel I'm in right here in LA, this is 5-star. This is 5-star. They even took my bags when I came to the hotel. They had a man grab my bag and take it to my room before I had even checked in. I ain't never seen that. They had coffee ready for me. And even when I came in the hotel room, it had a note. Hey, welcome, Mr. Johnson. We are glad to have you. I ain't never seen that.
Well, I guess you've been standing. I bet you've been standing on low budget. I guess they left the lights on for you too, huh?
No, when I walked in, they had the air set to 85. They had the air set to 85 when I walked in here. You know what that means, right?
It's too hot.
No. It was for me. It was like, okay, Ocho, you here? And it said we set the air to 85 because you here. This is a representation of you. We love you, Ocho.
Check this out. Studies show the more money you spend on engagement rings, the more probable it is for divorce. How much money you spend on rails?
On rail ring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't number. I think it wasn't number about like 225, 250.
225 what?
What you
$225?
No shit, but I don't play. Listen, when it come to her, I don't play. I'm open up my purse now. Yeah. That wasn't much. That wasn't nothing either.
That ain't even the wedding.
Huh?
That ain't even the wedding.
Oh, you know I'm finna cut up at the wedding. Can I tell you how the wedding gonna be? Let me tell you.
Tell
And
me
you
how it's gonna be.
make sure you come too. Now we got a destination wedding. I'm going to get married
I
in the
ain't bringing nothing but my appetite.
That's all you need. And I'm gonna have
That's all.
open bar. And I'm gonna have open bar for you. And I'm gonna have open bar for you.
I want you to have a little something else that's open for me. But you don't go ahead on though, Ocho. Talk to me now.
Who?
And y'all know about no bar. They might be on top of the bar.
Hey, but listen, stay with me now, baby. Stay with me.
I'm with you. I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna follow you.
We in the Bahamas. I know you got your passport.
Ooh, yeah, I got it.
We in the Bahamas. So we having a wedding on the beach. I already got everything. Got everything situated. Well, beach wedding.
I always wanted to be on the beach.
Yeah, listen, you can wear your shoes or you don't gotta wear your shoes. Either way, it's up to you. But you need a +1. Stay with me. Let me finish.
Okay.
You know about the Junkanoo? You know about the Junkanoo?
I ain't never heard of it.
Never heard Junkanoo?
No. What they do?
Listen, Junkanoo is a festival similar to Carnival. You know, costumes, New Year's, Boxing Day. Dog, beautiful. So my favorite Junkanoo band, obviously from my times of visiting the Bahamas year in and year out, every New Year's, is they call the Valley Boys.
Okay.
The Valley Boys. Everybody in the chat, do your homework on the Valley Boys. Check them out. Watch them. If you're not doing anything this New Year's, come on down to the Bahamas and enjoy the New Year's day parade and watch the Valley Boys. Anyway, the Valley Boys are going to send us out. They're gonna send us out when the wedding is over. To start the reception, the Valley Boys gonna play. So we talk about that's maybe 400 people. Huge band, huge. You're gonna like it. You gonna like it. You and your +1 gonna like it.
Well, I need some help. I might need some help getting me a +1.
Oh, I got you. Stay with me now. You ain't got to worry about that. So let me tell you about the reception. Let me tell you about the reception.
You listen. You getting married. You already done chose yours. Let me choose mine.
Nah, you done had 55 years to pick one. You ain't got one yet. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make sure you straighten that category. Let me tell you who's singing at the wedding though.
Who's singing at the wedding?
1, Brian McKnight.
Ooh, okay.
I ain't finished now. Kiki Wyatt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I got a live band. Like the kick is off the rest of the night. Guess who the band is?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Oh Lord, man, Ocho. I don't want to break it to you. And look, my mom, man, Frankie Beverly, he can't do it no more like he used to. Ocho.
Listen, it ain't about him not being able to do it like he used to. I just need him for 2 hours. I used to see Frankie Beverly and Maze at the Jazz Festival before in Cincinnati. Oh, listen,
with that white hat and them linen pants.
Yeah, man. Yep. Every time. And I say, look, Frank, baby, I need you one more time.
Ocho.
I need you one more time.
He need to let go. You know the song before he let go?
Yeah. Yeah. He gonna let it go after this wedding. He gonna let it go.
I hate to break it to you. He been let it go. Ocho. So $225 for a ring. Cato Mickey Sticky.
Yeah, that ain't. Well, listen, you. I know you ain't talking the way you be spending no money. Listen, one of the few times I'm gonna open my purse and spend some money and not think twice about it. That's when it comes to my kids and my woman. I'm willing to spend anything, and that's an investment. That's an investment, and it's gonna appreciate. It's gonna appreciate over time.
Yeah,
but I still, you know what I did.
Well, I got to make some money there. I got to make some money.
Matter of fact, and listen, ain't no motherfucking wedding finna happen if you think I'm signing that prenup, because we still ain't got through the logistics of that. That ain't happening.
Rail, make him sign that prenup.
Oh, no. Listen, stay with me real quick. The people in the chat, they probably don't even know. The people in the chat don't understand. I have been afforded and put in a fortunate position to be a stay-at-home father. There have not been many.
Your ass ain't stayed at home. You on the road.
That's only because it's football season. It's only because it's football season. But after football season, I stay at home. I don't do nothing. I kick my feet up. I smoke my cigars. I make my coffee. I got my little Keurig. I play FIFA. I play Madden. So listen,
you do know what stay at home mean, right?
I stay at home. When I leave here, where you think I go? I go back home, right?
But where are you right now?
I got to do Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow.
A stay at home mom means she's I don't stay. Once the season over, once football season over, basketball season over, I stay at home. No, a stay at home mom is a stay at home mom.
Well, obviously they still do other things outside of stay at home.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Well, that's not. Well, let me tell you how mine work. I have been afforded the opportunity to where I have someone that can take care of me, and everything ain't on me. I don't have to do everything.
Yeah.
I ain't got to pay all the bills. I ain't got to, like, that shit feel fucking good for a change. Where it ain't all on me.
Real.
And the weight, the burden of having to take care of everything ain't on me. And that is such a great fucking feeling. But if she think I'm finna sign a motherfucking prenup in case things don't work out, and I'm finna walk away with nothing, please. Nah.
Ocho,
I need half of everything. I need half everything so I continue to live the same lifestyle that you provided for me. And
no, you was living that lifestyle before you met Rail.
Yeah, but she made it easier. She made it even easier. You don't understand how good I got it, Unc. You don't understand how good I got it.
Rail, prenup.
You don't understand how good I got it. You know what it's like. Listen, stay with me now. You know how good it is. I was out somewhere right one time, and I saw something I like. And I don't really want to spend no money. Man, I paid, baby, man, you won't believe what I just saw, man. It went number about 22,000. And I hung up, went on about my day. I jumped in the car and I'm headed somewhere else. She hit me like, boy, check your account, boy. Man, I checked my account. This motherfucker gonna send me 30 grand off the whip. I offer him. Well, you know what that feel like, boy? Do you know what that feel like to have a woman? Don't even got to think twice about it, man. She done wired me 30,000 just because I mentioned something that I saw. I ain't even say I wanted. I say I saw it because you know how I am. I say I want something.
Right.
And then
that's all right.
A few hours go by, I don't even care no more. This motherfucker sent me $30,000 out the blue.
30 bands like that?
Man, like that. Mind you, what I was looking at ain't cost number 22. So she done sent me an extra 8 or 9 or 10. I'm like, what you trying to do? And when we first met, this is what I like. This why I was sold. This was sold me, Unc. This was sold me. We first met. She said, listen, you cool and all, but I don't even need you. I want you. Man, Unc, man, listen, man. I ain't never heard no shit like that, boy. I ain't never heard nothing like that. Man. Most of the time, fellas, we got to lead with money. You got to lead with money to attract what you want. You got to pour into, and you really get nothing back in return. And what you do get back in return, you can get from anywhere in the world when it comes to somebody that actually like you, because they're gonna give it to you for free. It just, man, it's
but that's what you got to do.
It's a situation that's unbelievable, man.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is that you gotta be with the woman that likes you, not the woman you like.
Ooh, that's tough though. That's tough, because the woman that likes you is really not the one you want to be with. You chasing the ones you really wanted, the ones you having to chase behind. You got to chase behind. You got to do all type of. You got to do.
But here's the thing. But you ain't the only one chasing them.
Yeah. Yo, you got to. You got to compete.
They compete. They like Usain Bolt in his prime, and the field was chasing him.
Oh yeah.
That's how it is.
And the funny thing about it is, the bigger the fish when it comes to the men, the 1%ers. Yeah. The 1%ers, they get to pick and choose who they want. They get to pick and choose and dibble and dabble, and it's an unfair world, and the game is a game. The game is a game. I wrote a book about it. I don't want to get too much into it right now, but I just at times I thank God for putting me in a position like this where I just ain't got to do it all. I ain't got to do it all,
Yeah.
That weight and that burden is off my shoulders.
Real friend, the doctor just donated $500.
Man, that's 2 nights in a row.
What kind of doctor she is? What kind of doctor she is? Because I might need a little minor surgery here or there. What kind of, can she help him? Can she help her brother out?
Hold on, let me finish hitting the Holy Ghost now. Hold on. Hey, boy. Let me tell you something now. If you don't stop playing and slide in them DMs.
Ocho.
Hey, where you at? Where you go? What you doing?
Putting them more diamonds in. I don't know when I'm gonna see her, but I'm gonna be ready. I'll pop one of them on diamond. They said laugh about they said laugh like 72 hours. I'm good. I just put that thing up on my tongue. Just carry on, Ocho. Just carry on. Don't worry about me.
Got my stomach hurt.
I gotta be right, Ocho.
Boy, boy, listen, let me tell you something. God loves the cheerful giver. I told you yesterday, don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the signs. This sign ain't red. This sign is green. That means you need to go. You need to look at the name, save the name in the chat, jot it down, send a DM on Instagram, and do what you need to do. Order my steps in by way which I want to walk. So the cup continue to runneth over. God said, when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. I don't know what else you need to see. I don't know what else you need to see unless you want God to come down here and slap you across the head. The signs is right there.
Let me see.
The signs is right there.
Let me see if I still got that old script. I can fill this old script out. Yeah. You know, I keep a script on it for a 30 day. For a 30 day, I might have to get that old liquid. You know, they got that liquid now that's 100 milligrams. They'll put a couple of drops up under your tongue. Hey, Ocho, I wanted to test it out, Ocho. I wanted to test it out because the doctor said, Mr. Sharpe, this liquid is a little bit more, it's a little more potent than the tablets.
Right.
So, Ocho, I said, you sure, doc? He said, yeah. So I went home and I was going over the bridge and the bridge was crooked.
Right.
I dropped the little drop in the water, the bridge straightened out. I ain't lying to you, Ocho. I swear to God it did. Ocho. The bridge straightened out. I said, oh, this what I'm looking for. Yeah, Ocho, right on up out of there. I said, okay,
Hey, man, listen, man. Listen, it can't be it can't be no more clear. I don't know if you use Visine. You use Visine?
Nafcon.
Okay, Nafcon, yeah. I use Lumify so I can see real good. And I can see what the man upstairs is doing for you. I can see it. The people in the chat can see it.
Yeah. That's what I've been telling you. They mad at me.
Yeah. Go ahead and do what you need to do now. You know, go ahead and do what you need to do. Get them training wheels off for you. That she could. Hey, that ice. That ain't how you do timeout. Timeout like this.
Okay. Now, I need a full timeout because this is a 20-second timeout in basketball. I need a full time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to burn all of three of mine right back to back. Timeout. You know, the NFL, you can't call back-to-back time.
Right.
Hey, you know what, Ocho? You got me leaning.
Yeah, I know. I see you blushing. I see you blushing now.
But you know, dark skinned brother, we be blushing. Don't nobody even know.
Yeah. I listen. I'm darker than you, so I know how you feel. I can see it on the inside, and it's okay to be the aggressor. Sometimes it's okay to be thirsty. You know, everybody want to be cool these days and pretend like they're not thirsty. You know, if you're not quenched, it's okay. Be the aggressor. Sometimes you got to go for what you want. My grandma always told me, a closed mouth don't get fed. In order to have or get somebody that you want, sometimes you got to take initiative. Take initiative. Yeah. Sis, I appreciate you, sis. Sis, I love you. Sis, I love you and I thank you. I love you and I thank you. And
we thank you.
You're going to be the +1. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Man, Jamaica, the Bahamas, beach.
Yeah. Everybody, all white. All white. Matter of fact, I forgot what to tell you. At the wedding, I'm coming in on a white horse. Yeah.
I'm riding a black one.
You go. Matter of fact,
the one you hooked me up with.
Yeah. Let's go. That's the kind of talk I like. Let's go.
And check this out. Check this out, Ocho. What's your dream Thanksgiving plate? So we got okay.
Ooh,
Ocho, you got your plate. Okay,
I'm
what's
ready.
going on the plate? What's the first thing going on the plate?
Turkey.
Okay, boom, turkey. Okay, what next?
I got my ham.
Okay, boom, ham.
Boom. I got my stuffing.
Okay.
Damn, what's next?
Candy yams, mashed potatoes.
My bad. My yams. I'm sorry. My
Okay.
yam. My candy yams.
Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
Boy, I'm about to cry because I ain't man. Grandma been gone since 2018, and I ain't had that kind of cooking in a long time. Yams. I got my my macaroni.
Yep, mac and cheese. Yeah, gotta have that.
My mac and cheese. I'm missing something. I'm missing some mac, yams. Wait, no, greens. Greens don't be part of no
collard greens. Yeah, for sure.
And my collard greens. That's it right there.
For sure.
That's enough for me. Wait,
what you got?
Please tell me you like sweet potato pie.
Yeah, I like sweet potato pie.
I'm
sweet potato pie, you really can only have two pies, especially if you black. You got sweet potato, you got pecan.
Pecan, yeah.
Pecan, what we call it, pecan. Right. Don't bring no pumpkin pie. You bring pumpkin pie to my house, I ain't letting you in. You ain't come to my house, no damn pumpkin pie.
Right.
Sweet potato, maybe I got this lady that she combined sweet potato pecan.
Together?
Yeah.
What that taste like?
Well,
wait, sweet potato and pecan pie?
If you tell me somebody got toes like that, I'm about to eat them up. She won't have them when she leave. If the toes taste like sweet potato pecan pie, it's over.
Hey, listen, toes taste like whatever you want to, depending on what you dress them up with. Yeah.
I don't know, Ocho.
Yeah, listen. It's the first time for everything. We gonna guide you in slow. You ain't gotta jump. Listen, you can start in the shallow. You ain't gotta jump in 8 feet of water. We'll start you shallow. We gonna work with you now. Put your life vest on. I got you. One thing about it, I ain't gonna never steer you wrong because Jesus got this wheel.
Check this out. Kevin Baker donated $50. He asked, who would make a better quarterback if y'all played, me or Ocho? My money on Ocho, but I got a thing to learn. I never underestimate Unc.
Nah. Well, you know, don't do that. Don't you do that.
Ocho, you didn't play no quarterback.
I was a quarterback in high school. I sat behind Samari Roll, and when Samari Roll, this is crazy high school team. Me, Samari Roll, Dwayne Starks, and Terry Cousins. I was a freshman. Dwayne was a quarterback, and Samari was a receiver. When Dwayne left, Samari was a quarterback, then I was a receiver. When Samari Rowe left, I took over, and then I was a quarterback after Samari left.
And y'all didn't win not one game.
Oh, no, we was good now. Miami beat Senior High Tides.
Did y'all go to the playoffs?
Yes, we did. Yeah, matter of fact, we lost in the playoffs when I was a quarterback that year. We lost. I'd never forget the night my grandfather got killed, 1994. My grandfather, James Neville Flowers, was shot, and we were playing Highland Miami Lakes, and we lost to Highland Miami Lakes. Remember Rohan Davey? Yeah. We lost to Rohan Davey at home. Rohan Davey in the first round of the playoffs. I'd never forget. And I always remember that because that was the night my grandfather, he never showed up to the game, and I couldn't understand why. And obviously when it ended, he got killed that night. Yeah. Oh, this back in 94 too now. It's old. It's a long time ago. But yeah, man.
I look quarterback. I dabbled, but I was a running back. I remember, like, I played all the positions that my brother played. I wanted to be like him, Ocho. So I was his backup. He was a running back. I played running back. He was a part-time quarterback. I mean, he played quarterback until his senior year. And then his senior year, the day before we supposed to have a Thursday night, because back then we played Friday night games, he went to throw a pass, and he hit his index finger on the helmet. And he dislocated his finger, so he played running back that year. But I just got tired of it. I didn't want to be a running back anymore because I got tired of hearing, my bad, Sharpe. Mr. Block, my bad, Sharpe. I said, you know what? Let me get my ass from back here. I'm going to tight end. Can't nobody say my bad.
Right.
Because I'm way down the field.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved to tight end my senior year. But Kevin, I don't know. I might, you know what? I might get Ocho that.
You ain't got no choice. There's really nothing. There's really nothing that you are better than me at except
I bet
playing
I knock.
tight end.
I bet I knock your ass out the game though. I bet y'all did
How?
that.
What you
What you?
mean, like hidden?
Yeah.
Man, man, I would have ran your ass over, man. Don't play at me, Mel. Don't play at me like that, man. I'm built different, man. I'm built
Ocho,
for a tough, man.
Ocho,
Don't do that, man.
Think about this. Ocho, you a grown ass man
Yeah.
and you weigh 175 pounds. Can
Whoa,
you
whoa,
imagine
whoa,
what
whoa,
you
whoa.
think you weighed in high school?
You said you would knock me out when we playing football. When I played
Yes.
football, I
Yes.
was 215, 220.
Now how you gonna be 215 in high school and you
Oh, we talk about
185?
oh, I thought you meant the
Yes.
league. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
In high school,
Yeah.
yeah. In high school, I was small. I was a
Yeah.
little
I'd have
frail.
knocked your ass out.
Yeah, I was a little frail. I was a frail. Yeah, I got knocked out a few times. Not literally out, but and
I'd have knocked you out.
I got right up, right back in their face.
Ocho,
I'll be back.
you know what I did? I'd have hit you so hard the top of your head, you'd peep out your ribs and think you in jail.
No.
That's what I Ocho, Ocho. You'd been looking around to about, do Jack Rabbit wear cowboy boots?
Listen, I'm built different, man. I don't see
No,
that.
you're not, Ocho. No, you're not,
built
Ocho.
different. I don't see
Ocho,
that.
you too frail.
It ain't about being too frail. It's about what's in here. It's about
I
what's in
knocked that
here.
up out of there. I knocked
Nah,
out of there. I make you have a John Q moment. I make you have a change of heart.
never
You
that.
have a John Q moment fooling with me.
Never that. Never that. And you're not gonna out talk me on the field either.
Oh, I'm talking. Oh, yeah.
But see, you're not gonna out talk me on the field either.
You're not finna talk me to death. See, I ain't finna do all that lip sparring with you.
I'm gonna talk you to death. I'm gonna talk you to death, then I'm gonna run right by you. Man, listen,
I put that bow upside your dome a couple of times.
I don't see it. Man, what you think? What you think everybody else tried? What you think everybody else tried to do? Put that I ain't see it. I don't even see it. I don't even see you. I'm
I put that ham bone. Boy, I put that ham bone on you.
You ain't the only one, but I got an elbow too. I got an elbow too.
The little bony ass elbows, man.
Them bony elbows hurt. Yeah, the bony elbows hurt.
No, Ocho, I did something bad to you, Ocho.
Man, listen,
I did something bad to you, Ocho.
You see that? You see that?
What it is?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, 28-inch pythons. You see it?
Ocho, you pulled the shirt up before you started working out. I mean, you got to get like 2 more months in. Then pull the shirt up.
I can't. I got a fight coming up.
Oh, Lord have
mercy. I told you about 4 shows ago. I got a fight coming up. I said make sure you be there. And you
Ocho,
know
who you fighting, Ocho?
Andre Ward.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm serious.
I believe
you know when it comes to boxing, soccer, or football, I don't play around like you don't play boxing. I'm doing an exhibition with Andre Ward.
Oh,
and you know what my trunk's gonna say, right?
What? Nightcap?
Unc and Ocho.
Yeah.
Nightcap on the front. Then I'm gonna have a tribute to my mama that passed away 2 years ago, just like my last fight. Yeah, and I'm not playing. I'm gonna let Andre Ward tweet you tomorrow, and he'll tell you, yeah, me and Ocho, we doing an exhibition. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Ocho.
And you just make sure you there. I don't want to hear no excuses.
Man, I don't want to see nobody put no pain on you, Ocho. Then I might have to jump in the ring.
Ain't gonna be no pain. These hands are very nice, and you will see what 3-4 years worth of work. You'll see what it looks like when it's on display. I'm not saying I ain't finna beat nobody up. It just we finna get in there and thump. I like the thump.
Thank you for please make sure you click that subscribe button. We're over 3. Where are we at now? We're at 316,000, headed towards 317. Remember, we got a special giveaway next Monday. Get us to 350,000 by next Monday. By the time we sign off, we're giving away $20,000. 40 people will each get $500 apiece. For our Twitter followers, hit us up. Show us that you've gotten 10 family members or friends to subscribe to our page. And we're going to give 5 lucky winners $5,000. So show us, DM us. We're going to choose 5 winners on Twitter and 40 winners on our YouTube page.
Hey, baby.
Hey, go ahead. What you want to say?
Real just text me about why you calling out food like you don't eat soul food. Because when
I know you do.
but she's saying white. She's saying I'm calling out what my plate for Thanksgiving dinner because
Yeah.
I'm thinking about regular soul food restaurant, but I'm thinking my plate will want to be a little different on Thanksgiving Day.
What you putting in your collard greens? I'm gonna see if you know what you're talking about. What you put in your collard greens?
Well, I don't cook no collard greens now. I don't cook them I don't cook no collard greens, but I'm not
Who
sure
cooking the
what
collard
goes in
greens?
them.
Good to see. I
Real
like.
real 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 mama in town. She cooking the collard greens. What go in collard greens? What you like in them?
I put turkey necks, pigtails. I love
Wait,
pigtails.
you can't have all that in there now.
No, I'm just saying. No, 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 no,
Which
no,
one?
no.
Which one of those you like the best?
I like ham hocks in them.
Okay, now we
Probably this
talking.
order. I probably go turkey necks, pigtails,
Right.
ham hocks
Okay.
in that order.
Yeah.
So you like the honey baked ham, or
Yeah,
you want
man. That honey baked nice. That honey baked nice.
the honey
Real
glazed?
nice. Real nice. You know what I think I need to do too?
But I ain't really no ham guy. So I normally bypass the ham.
Yeah.
I do turkey dressing, with the gravy. I do the yams, collard greens. They got it, but mainly mac and cheese, cornbread.
Now, do you make multiple stops on Thanksgiving, or you one of those say, "Oh, I'm coming through," and you be like, "Well, who cooked?"
Well, I have somebody prepared it for me, but
Okay,
I've really never been to someone else's house that's
right.
cooked Thanksgiving. Everybody always came to my grandmother's house,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I was in the league, I was just I was by
Oh,
myself a lot of
oh
times.
shit! Damn, lights done
Mm-hmm.
went off again. Hold on.
I know, cheap ass hotel.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I lay.
Rail said Chad on Nightcap show naming Thanksgiving food. Baby, we don't eat stuffing, we eat dressing. That's what I try to tell you. Yes, there's a difference.
My bad. My bad. Well, listen, I don't be in the kitchen. She be in the kitchen. Her
I know
mama
you
be in the
did.
kitchen. All I do is eat. I
I know
say
you couldn't cook.
when the food I who cook.
Yep.
Oh, I could cook. I can't cook Thanksgiving dinner, but I can cook. I be cooking. But I be what boy? I
What
don't
you cooking? What you cooking?
huh?
What you
Stir
cooking?
fry man. Stir fried
Ain't no
rice,
goddamn
shrimp,
stir
shrimp
fry.
and pasta. What you talk about, man? Listen, I be in the house like Benny Hanna now. I be flipping shit in my hat. Ask Real. Ask her. She in the chat. Man, I be
Red,
cooking. I be cooking.
that's one thing I know about Rail. The one thing, because there are a lot of women that be lying for their man. Rail ain't
Right.
gonna lie for you.
Yeah. I know she ain't gonna laugh at me.
Yeah,
I
because
know
that's why
she
I
ain't
know
gonna laugh at me.
you ain't cook nothing.
She'll tell you. She'll tell you. She'll tell you
Yeah,
I can cook.
you probably been cooking toes. Nasty ass.
nah.
I can't even
We
believe
gonna
y'all.
that listen, that ain't that ain't that ain't that ain't nasty.
you think I'm about to come to your house and drink out of any cup?
Why?
Why you
What you trying to
think?
say? For
Why you
one,
think?
I use styrofoam. I ain't even got glasses at home
Okay,
because I ain't
okay.
washing nan dish.
Give me the bottle. I want the bottle to myself. Yeah, I ain't gonna trust. I can't even trust that you ain't putting styrofoam cups back. Just give me the bottle to myself.
Listen, I don't have dishes at home. I don't wash dishes. I like styrofoam or paper plates.
That's what I eat off of. Paper
Yeah,
plates and
I
solo
ain't got
cups.
time. Ain't got time. You ain't finna wait.
Yeah,
Run up my goddamn water bill. Washing dish.
I'm,
You got shit.
I'm throwing that in the trash.
Thank
Absolutely. And
exactly.
and I got
I'm recycling.
and I got plastic forks.
Oh, me too. I
Mm-hmm.
got get the bulk
Yep.
plastic fork, spoons, knives
Yep.
from Publix.
Yep.
$20.
Costco.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. You ain't got no Publix. Y'all ain't got no Publix in LA, huh?
I don't think so. No.
See,
We
y'all
got we got like Ralph's,
okay, that's right. Ralph's.
Kroger, which is Ralph's,
What about
Kroger,
Vons?
Gelson's, Vons. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
we got these. I don't know what it is about the cupcakes from Publix. Man,
I just like that fried chicken from Publix.
Oh yeah,
that fried chicken and wings.
Wait,
I go get them 4 wings.
How you know about that?
I'm from the South, Ocho.
Okay. Oh, that's right. What you know about Czech sodas?
Them cheap. You get 20 of them for $1.
Yeah, goddamn right. Fruit punch.
I ain't like number the great.
But great. Okay. We on the same page.
Fanta. Like when I go home, sometimes I go get me a Fanta. I like the grape or the orange, the Fanta. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go.
But you know what?
I'm glad you're sticking to your roots, now. I like that.
It's an old doctor. She got a nice. She built like rail.
Huh?
She built like rail, old doctor.
Nah. It's only one rail, boy.
Because I'm looking for one fatter than old swamp raised possum. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? That one like that right there. That for real, though, Ocho.
Hey, listen.
I want to stacked up like dirty laundry in a dorm room. You know what I'm saying? When you was in college, how the laundry be piled up. That's what your boy looking for.
Hey, listen. But you got your blessing on your hand now. Don't let it slip through your hand. Listen, sometimes
I'll be good.
What God does is He continues to He gives you 3 chances. Tonight is chance number 2. Now don't forsake Him.
Hey, you remember the movie Green Mile? Oh, Wild Bill.
Yeah,
I'll be good.
Wild Bill was funny.
I'll be good.
Hey, Wild Bill was funny with the little mouse.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, that was a good movie, man. Goddamn John Coffey.
Yeah, man. Guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Nightcap. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. You've been unbelievable thus far. Only 6 weeks. I think we've been up 6 weeks out of page for 6 weeks, and we're almost at 320,000. Guys, please get us to 350 because Ocho and I want to give away this $20,000 so bad. It's burning a hole in our pocket.
Oh yeah.
And we got a Thanksgiving special for 5 lucky winners to win $5,000. That's out 5,000, right? 5 winners will win $1,000 each. That's for our Twitter. So DM show 10 family members or friends that subscribe to our YouTube page, and we'll pick 5 winners on Thursday's show. We're about to make 5 people, Ocho. We're about to make 5 people very, very happy on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
very, very happy.
Oh yeah, and that money is going to be able to go right into the next holiday, Christmas.
Yeah. We got something really special planned for Christmas. Very, very special. So please, we pinned the link. Shea by Laportier at the top of the page. The holidays are right around the corner. Please make sure you get yourself a bottle for you or your loved ones. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Nightcap. And Ocho and I'm your favorite sports uncle. He's your favorite Ochocinco. And we'll see you on Thursday night.
Whoa, where we going? We ain't even sing our song to end the show.
Okay, well, go ahead. What you got?
Glory. You know the words, right? I know you know the words of this. Now you from the South.
Basically,
you grew up in the church.
Basically, I just know the chorus like most everybody else know the chorus.
No. Me.
Okay, let's go.
Glory. Hallelujah.
Why you called the hallelujah?
I lay my burdens down.
Glory.
I feel better. So much better.
Hold on. Let me. I'm enjoying. I'm trying
to get the lyrics?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
Hold on. All right. That's my jam, man. I feel, baby.
Yeah. See, glory, hallelujah. That's only the chorus.
Oh, I know you. You might want to just sing the chorus. We don't want to go through the whole song. We'll be here all day.
Okay. There's only 3 lines of the chorus. Okay, let's go. You ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Glory. Hallelujah.
Since I
I
laid
laid
my
my burdens down. Glory, glory.
glory.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Since I
I
laid
laid
my
my burdens
burden
down.
down. Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your
I
favorite
love
sport
y'all.
uncle, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite 85 Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.